Pageantry wasn't something I was really ever meant to do. I only competed in pageantry for scholarship money. It was so funny. I competed for Miss Colorado with a dress from Craigslist that I couldn't afford to have hemmed. I competed barefoot because I couldn't wear heels because I couldn't get it hemmed. So I had to borrow a swimsuit because they had a color you were supposed to wear and I didn't bring the right color. And I wore my real ICU scrubs on stage.
The 7th talent competition performance is from Miss Colorado.
My monologue that I did at Miss America was about nursing. I wrote that monologue on my way to Miss Colorado in the car.
Every nurse has a patient that reminds them why they became a nurse in the first place. Mine was Joe.
I never grew up doing a stage talent, so it was really the only thing that made sense was to talk about nursing, and if I was going to do it, I wanted to do it with a message that meant something to somebody.
But one night, everything changed. I found him in his room crying, and I lifted his head up out of his hands, and I said, Joe, I know that this is really hard, but you are not just Alzheimer's. You are still Joe. And he looked right back at me, almost to look through me, and said, Nurse Kelley, then the same goes for you. Although you say it all the time, you are not just a nurse. You are my nurse, and you have changed my life because you've cared about me.
And I think that a lot of times we tell ourselves we're just this or just that, and we always limit ourselves and minimize how great we are and what we do. The entire audience gave me a standing ovation, and that was kind of the moment that I knew that we were doing something bigger than pageantry. So after Miss America, a few days after, The View, the television show, was going through all of the Miss America stage talents that had gone on the night before in the competition. And when they got to me, they kind of made some comments. They said, why is she wearing a costume?
It's after she gave a monologue about being a nurse for her talent in the Miss America pageant and then faced criticism on social media and from talk show hosts on The View.
And she came out in a nurse's uniform and basically read her emails out loud and shockingly did not win.
Why does she have a doctor's stethoscope around?
Was it about that?
And so it was just this incredible firestorm of not only people being upset about these comments, but then having almost the rest of the entire world back us up. So it was a really cool moment in time and gave us the opportunity to tell what we really do.
We saw the huge outpouring of support and all the comments all over Twitter and Facebook, etc.
Nurses were so angry. I think that it really was a moment where we finally got angry, but for the right reason. It wasn't that we were mad about something even super political. It was just being mad about somebody being ignorant to what we actually do to say something like that. It was a very teachable moment.
I love her. Please welcome Miss Colorado, Kelley Johnson. Hi.
Oh my
well,
gosh.
first of all, congratulations on being the second runner-up. I personally think you should have won.
I look back on that moment and I just laugh because I competed, like I said, in that pageant for scholarship money. I had zero intention of winning. I didn't prepare. It wasn't, but I guess it was just divine. It was just meant to be because 3 months later, I was on Ellen DeGeneres and Dr. Oz and The Doctors and hosting all these shows talking about it.
They want to give you $10,000 so you can...
Oh my God!
Ellen DeGeneres totally changed my life. The money that she gave me on the show that day after everything happened really did go to graduate school. For me, it was just really important to continue to grow in the profession of nursing. And I love the change from bedside nursing to being a nurse practitioner. CU is the top 15 school, and it was important for me to get the best education possible. This program for me was the best of the best, and I actually cried when I got my acceptance. I want all of the new nursing students, and whether they're undergraduate or graduate, to remember from my monologue at least, the message of you're not just a nurse. I think it's just important to remember that you're not just anything. We're vital. We're absolutely essential to safe and effective patient care. We're at the forefront of decision making now, and things have changed. And it's okay for you to demand the respect that you deserve for the profession and the role that you play in healthcare.